SMT Nation, we back. And actually, big shout out to the YouTube members and the patrons getting early access to this. I was able to obtain some documentation that may or may not have leaked publicly, but who cares? All right, we got new plans from AT&T, new structure, possibly some new pricing. I'm not sure. I don't have the old plans to compare. Maybe some of you out there know and can offer some of that kind of as reference material, if you'd be so kind to comment what the pricing was previously on the old plans, or what would now be considered legacy plans, because these are the new ones from AT&T. They have the AT&T Business Unlimited Standard, the Unlimited Advanced, and then the Unlimited Premium. Okay, so you got three plans, and they're structured with like a really linear progression. Let's start first with the AT&T Business Unlimited Standard. It is structured to offer 5 gigs of hotspot per line, and that's good for an entry-level plan. You know, for someone who wants to keep the cost down. We know how businesses are pinching pennies these days. So if that's your business, save, right? Unlimited domestic data, talk and text. Speed and data restrictions may apply, so maybe some deprioritization at times of congestion on certain cell towers. It says here unlimited talk text to Mexico and Canada. Unlimited text from the U.S. to over 200 countries. No roaming charges in Mexico and Canada. It's a nice benefit, especially when you got to get to scooting into the south or the north of the border. It says here access to AT&T's 5G nationwide network. That would be 5G Plus and all the goodies. Includes active armor mobile security, spam risk, auto fraud, call blocking, standard definition video streaming. So standard definition would put you at 480p, right? All right, now if you upgrade and you move to the AT&T Business Unlimited Advanced, you're going to be on a higher QCI, right? Just based on the terminology there, I'd assume the AT&T Business Unlimited Standard might be QCI 9. Best case scenario, it's QCI 8, right? But I would assume that the AT&T Business Unlimited Advanced would be QCI 7 in this case. All right, so after 100 gigs of usage, your data may temporarily be slowed if the network is busy. Okay, so that offers an advantage. All right, 100 gigs of hotspot on this plan, folks. That is really freaking good. So if 5 gigs won't cut it, your next step up would be 100 gigs. You'd want to move up to this plan. And of course, you can mix these, right? So you can do that. Same unlimited domestic talk, text, and data and speeds and all that. The Mexico and Canada thing, same thing included as what's in the unlimited standard. The 5G access is the same. The active armor, spam risk, and auto fraud are all in there as well. Throw in the identity monitoring and then public Wi-Fi protection and more. Sounds like a VPN or something maybe. HD video streaming with video management turned off. All right, so you're going to have to do that yourself, but you will get HD video. So that's 720p or 1080p, however they're looking at it. And then it says AT&T Business Unlimited Premium, 200 gigs of hotspot data. So it's going to double the 100 from the middle plan. All the same access to the unlimited domestic data talk text, the Mexico and Canada piece, the 5G network piece. It also includes all the same things that we saw with the active armor and so on. All right, you are going to get 4K video playback for streaming. It is going to include AT&T's Business Fast Track, which assigns a higher priority to eligible business data. So that's like the momentary QCI 6, I think, if that is correct. So that's kind of cool. It's a cool feature. You can activate it and use it and get priority on the network. All right, so that distinguishes the three networks. And by the way, you know, we got us these video chapters in here to let you know what's happening. There's a free 7-day international day pass for business. If I remember this correctly, I think this was previously, I think it was 5 included, so maybe they upped it, or 3. I forget, man. Maybe some of you guys can correct me. It's been so long since I looked at the old business plan construct. You know, I typically don't go over business plans all the time, mostly on the consumer side, but it's nice to see that 7-day benefit. $15 tablet lines if you qualify for that discount. That's pretty good. I think typically those tablet lines are $20, so a way to get it for $15. And here's the pricing. AT&T Business Unlimited Standard. Single line is $60, 2 lines $55 per, 3 lines $40 per. 4 phones, 35 per, and then 5 plus phones, 30 per line. All right, now if you want to get the AT&T Business Unlimited Advanced, the middle plan, your single line is going to cost you $10 more at $70. The 2 phone price will be $60, right? So a $5 difference the rest of the way. 3 phones, $45 per line, 4 phones, $40, and then 5 plus phones, $35 per line. And then basically the same structure if you go up to the AT&T Business Unlimited Premium. Single line $80, 2 lines $70. So that's $10 more compared to the middle plan. You go down to $55 for 3 lines, $55 each, and then 4 lines each at $50, 5 lines each at $45. 6 plus lines on the unlimited premium, you'll get it for $40 per line. All right, so that is your pricing. Those are the plans. I really do feel like AT&T does a pretty nice thing with business plans. The pricing seems fair. Nothing extraordinary. Seems pretty good. I think the network access for some of these plans truly is excellent. That hotspot, really, really good. I think Verizon offers a similar hotspot, with some of their the business plans that they got now that we just updated. We did a video on it. So I guess they decided to bump that up. Align the pricing. I think now it's right in alignment with Verizon, very competitive. The international piece is huge, right? If you're a business traveler, this is definitely the best in industry plan. I would say one of these plans, right? I would say probably the Business Unlimited Advanced is probably what you'd want. What do you guys think of these plans? And if you're on an AT&T Legacy business plan, tell me if you're considering switching after looking at the construct of these, the pricing, the features. If you're on a business plan with Verizon, are you thinking about switching? If so, why? If you're on T-Mobile, would you consider switching now based on this pricing and what comes with these plans? I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say on this. You all the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.